So
how did this start? Well, you had been playing out here for a
So
while.
I've been playing out here solo since 2009, and Ben was going to school, and the only time
Yeah,
that
I was at school at FSU, and we jammed when we were at the house together.
Yeah, but we mostly saw one another on holidays
Yeah.
and things like that, or his birthday, when we would all be in town, and our family lives in Pace, or Pensacola, and so that's pretty much the only time that we would ever see one another. So I knew that he played guitar because he was going to school for classical music, but I was getting ready to go on my first tour in 2013 to promote my solo album Mind Games, and I really wanted an accompanying musician. I wanted like a mandolin player or something. And I shopped around Nashville and talked to some people and stuff, and I didn't really like vibe with any of them. And so it was just probably just a few weeks before we were supposed to leave to go on tour, and I was laying in bed and I was all grumpy and I was like sad and I was like just scrolling through Facebook and I was like, I'm never gonna find a mandolin player. And I saw a picture of Ben playing mandolin and I was like, oh, well, Ben plays mandolin. And I kept scrolling and I was like, wait a second.
And coincidentally, that picture that she's referring to was taken at Topsail, the state park.
And I had no idea he even knew what this place was.
Yeah, that was the first time I had been out here. But I remember when she texted me, and I was teaching music lessons in Thomasville, Georgia. And that was that summer, and I wasn't super excited about everything. And then I remember getting that text tonight. And then you asked me to go on tour with you, and I was like, wow, this could be fun. This could be a change of pace for the better, probably. So.
And then we went on tour, and we decided that we wanted to stay together as a band, and that we wanted to rebrand, and it wasn't going to be solo or anything anymore. We needed to come up with a name, and so we spent a really long time trying to come up with a band name. And we were over at our daddy's house one day, and Daddy had this idea, and he was like, why don't you just look up 2 random words in the dictionary? And I was like, that's a terrible idea, let's try it. And of course we didn't have a dictionary at our daddy's house. But
we have iPhones though.
Yeah, so I had the dictionary app on my phone, and it has the word of the day feature, and I was like, well, let's just see what the word of the day is. And the word of the day happened to be Schatzi, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Because it means darling. It's like a treasure, some sort of term of endearment. It's like a German slang term. And I was like, well, I wonder what the word of the day was for yesterday. And the word of the day happened to be boffin, which is
It's a technical expert. I didn't know what it meant until this, and I was kind of intrigued.
And I was like, oh, Schatzi and boffin. But boffin kind of means like a computer.
Like a geek, like a nerd.
So that's why we decided to add the string in front of it.
That's
he plays the strings.
I'm the string nerd.
So Schatzi and the String Boffin, that's where it comes from.
So join us this Thursday night.
From 7 to 9 at 38 Songwriter Radio.
And hear the stories behind our music. Well, I'm Ben.
I'm Dannica.
We are Schatzi and the String Boffin. And we love to play music. I can't handle this right now.
And then?
So join us this Thursday.
I'm gonna get poisoned.
Oh my goodness gracious. So join us this Thursday night from 7 to... You're still laughing.